And good morning, guys. Welcome in. New studio, new software I'm trying to run here. So let's roll with it today. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Let me move this off to the side so I can actually have some comments today. So if you haven't already, please go smash a like or go in here. I'm going to put this in the chat. I know this is for the people in the EM chat. So I just put that in there. Go and do this here. I'm going to spam you real quick. There you go. Click that, smash a like, smash the subscribe, smash whatever you want to smash, and we'll go from there. Okay. So here's what was interesting to me this morning. Look at this. Look at this. These futures right here. I woke up at about 1 o'clock in the morning. It felt like it was like, geez, it felt like it was 6 in the morning. I was so damn tired. But guys, go over to the other channel. Hit that link I just put in there. Head over to the other channel, EM Live, subscribe. That's where the morning show is going to be from here on out. That's where any live stream is going to be on EM from here on out. So anyways, the NASDAQ futures were all the way up, as some rapper says. The Dow futures were plus, they were over a percentage point up, and the S&P was up over 1% because everyone was super excited about the war talks that were happening. And then the Chinese came out, and here we are this morning, opening up a little bit down. But let's go over here why this is the most important week for the stock market. Okay, the Federal Reserve meets this week, so what we've been waiting on is what? The interest rate talk. Everybody's been talking about interest rates. Inflation is dope. By the way, for those of you that need gas, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I am selling dime bags full of gasoline. I have unleaded. I have 87. I have 89. I have 93. I also have diesel fuel for the truckers out there. I have diesel fuel for you. So dime bags of gasoline. I'm doing my part to curb inflation. So that is that. So the Federal Reserve is going to meet this week. It's expected that they're going to do a 25-point basis hike right now. And I have CNBC. In my new studio, I have a television right there. So I have CNBC on that I'm watching. and Jim Cramer's up there. It says stocks down 6 of the last 7 days. Crude slides 5.5%. I love the new setup. It's gonna be sweet because over there, well, I'll tell you about it later. But he is Jerome Powell. He's said to be an anti-inflation man, and he's gonna put the hammer down as far as interest rates go. Okay, sounds good. This person from managing director from Jefferies. We suspect the Fed officials will be reluctant to seriously consider 50 basis point hikes until downside risks to the global economy from the war diminish. But we do not expect, it's funny. They always say that, well, they've been saying that the war isn't the reason that the stocks are falling and we have fluctuation, and now it is. Okay. Or that we have inflation. But we do not expect the war to knock the Fed off of its 25 basis point hike per meeting tightening path. So that's that. That one guy just said, oh my God, you have 87? Oh, I got all the 87 you need. I got all the 87 dime bags you need. We believe that, like the original Volcker break inflation tightening in 1979, stocks will be resilient, growth will be slower but remain positive, and the commodity surge, absent nuclear escalation, may have peaked. And these commodity surges that have happened over the last, I don't know how many days. I mean, this is getting these, especially copper and stuff. I mean, come on. There's certainly no reason to panic yet, but in light of the latest evidence, the Fed needs to remain very vigilant. Thank you for that. Anything else here? I don't think I highlighted anything else in this article. Let's X out. Next. This was interesting. Please tell me if you're in this category. And let me pull up, hold on a second. Let me put this here. I'm trying to learn this new software. This here. I need both of your comments. Hold on. So, this person just said, Kramer is stupid, stick to Seinfeld. So here's the problem I have with Seinfeld. I actually do think that the humor is pretty funny, but it's not Seinfeld exclusive. I can't watch shows with a laugh track in the background. It just drives me nuts, and I can't focus on anything else except for that laugh track. And frankly, I find it insulting that they have to tell me when to laugh. First-time homebuyers skip starter homes and go straight for bigger homes. Please tell me if you're in this boat, because I'm very interesting to see that. Oh, guys, here, let me slap a link in here again. Guys, click this link that I'm just spamming you with right now. And go click it, go over, smash the like button, watch the live stream every morning over on Everything Money Live. So they want their dream house, but they're bypassing the fixer-upper homes, which is not surprising. My generation doesn't really like doing work on houses. We want a house that is move-in ready condition, says the 43-year-old investor. Good pipes, good electrical, good bones, all brand new. More millennials are skipping starter homes and going for turnkey stuff. Millennials are the fastest growing. This is funny because this kind of switched in the last 5 years because millennials weren't buying homes. Millennials, which are the fastest growing segment of home buyers, accounting for 37% of all homes in the housing market, don't want to take renovation projects or deal with contractors. I don't blame them for dealing with contractors. This person, Skank, I don't know what it is, wanted a home that would both suit their current lifestyle and meet their future needs, as they plan to stay for 10 years, which is well beyond the typical 3 to 7 years that the previous generation wanted to stay. So let me know if, I'm very interested to see, what do you guys think? I bought in 2 homes and I've gone in and renovated both of them. I like renovation because I get what I want. I mean, it's rare that I walk into a home and I go, yeah, this is turnkey. Let's just move in. Young adults are able to leapfrog from normal home buying patterns. Listen to this. Combination of low interest rates, low payments, and hordes of cash. They are just flushed with cash from this sitting and living at their parents' house during the pandemic. It's incredible. I'm still in my first house for 30 years now. My dad is in his first house he paid $26,000 for back in the day. That's incredible. Housing bubble again. Here we go. So the difference is there's not really fraud in this housing market. So that's the difference. Okay, next. What is this? I don't even remember reading this article. Oh, the Chinese thing. So look at this, guys. Chinese stocks had their worst day since the global financial crisis in 2008. It wasn't even COVID. It was down 7.2% on Monday, wiping out 2.1 trillion. Yikes. The broad route follows a report citing U.S. officials that Russia has asked China for military assistance. So that caused some rifts over there. Then it comes as regulatory worries, the 10-cent thing. We're going to talk about 10-cent in a few. I think that's all I highlighted in this article. So China is getting hit a little bit hard. Look at this. So this was a big stock that a lot of people were talking about. Incredible. This is incredible. 10-cent dives on report of record fine for money laundering. So here's what I'll tell you. Oh, yes. Who just said that? Tom Poe, did the time go back? Yeah, we moved time here in the United States for whatever ungodly reason that we still do that. 10-cent dives on report. So this gives me more confidence in Alibaba, frankly. If they were going to go and bust a bunch of these companies, they would do it all at the same time. So 10-cent Holdings extended the losses more than 10% after the Wall Street Journal reported it faces a record fine for violating Chinese anti-money laundering regulations. The People's Bank of China found 10-cent's WeChat Pay had allowed the transfer of funds for illicit purposes such as gambling. Oh, like Bitcoin? WeChat Pay has also judged non-compliant with other rules that require 10-cent to identify users and merchants transacting on the platform. A probe into the potential money laundering would open a new front for Beijing's sweeping crackdown on the internet industry. 10-cent itself thus far has mostly escaped formal regulatory action, unlike rivals like Alibaba. Yeah, so regulatory action. There's a reason that they haven't. Companies like Alibaba and this one, I don't know how you say that, but I know they've been around forever. They've been around for so long, and they've been around for 5+ years on the Chinese market. So it's time for 10-cent to pay the piper. It is what it is. All right, next. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, Naspers. Naspers, which is invested in 10-cent for more than 20 years, remains the biggest holder, plunged 15% in Johannesburg, most since 2000. The stock is down 38% this year. So I think that's the stock Monish Pabrai bought. Walt Disney bought. So Bob Iger's back at it. He is back, baby, and he's in the metaverse. In his first move in his career since leaving the entertainment company in November, Bob Iger has taken a board seat with Los Angeles-based Genies, Inc. They are in the metaverse. And this is going to be epic. Guys, if you have not yet, if you're watching on Everything Money right now, click this link that I just put in there multiple times and head over to watch on Everything Money Live. And that is where the new chat is going to, that's where the new live stream is going to be every morning. Any live stream that we do through Everything Money is going to be over there. So here's the deal. Genie operates an NFT market, also operates an NFT marketplace where it could sell creations for 5% or something. This person from that company, we deliver a variety of different tools that allow people to create different types of avatar species, to create different avatar fashions, to be able to create different avatar worlds, and then also avatar interactive experiences. I don't want to know what those are. Mr. Iger said he was attracted to Genies because he believes that the ability for anyone to easily create and sell virtual goods will change the entertainment industry and be a key component of the metaverse. Imagine, letting someone buy a Mickey Mouse avatar and customizing it in a way that would not only we would never allow it before, but hard to do in the physical world. I still don't get it. It's a digital picture. It just doesn't, none of this just makes sense to me. I just don't understand the whole proprietary value of NFTs. If I take a picture of this, this is my coaster that says, "Do not doubt me," because you shouldn't. I don't understand how that picture is going to be worth any money. I don't get it. If somebody can just explain that to me, either I'm really that stupid or I don't know what the other alternative is. Electric bills are soaring. Let's just look at some of these numbers. My number's insane. As a result, some customers are seeing 20%. Look at this poor guy from New York. Well, he shouldn't live in New York in the first place. He was paying $500 a month for gas and electric, and now he's paying just shy of $1,000. It's increased 23% in a lot of regions of New York. Average retail energy prices has rose 4.3%. This is all transitory though, so don't worry. This is the largest increase since 2008. There's nothing to worry about here. Don't worry. This person says, I'm glad I don't have an electric car. Well, I actually do think that having an electric car is maybe a little bit better as far as the gas goes, but what do I know? By the way, if you just tuned into the show, I'm selling dime bags full of gasoline, 87, 89, 91, 93 diesel fuel, corn fuel. I'm also in the process of getting bags of hydrogen shipped over to me from Taiwan. But shipping issues we're running into shipping issues. So Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, says that he's going to come back and play a 23rd season. And who wouldn't want to talk about this? The reason I wanted to talk about this, his retirement lasted 40 days. He said he's coming back. Listen to this. So those of you who don't know, I guess he threw his last pass that he threw in the NFL. That football sold on Saturday night at an auction for $518,000. $518,000. Turn to last night, he tweets out that he's coming back. He has unfinished business. That football is probably worth like maybe $500 now. It's worth whatever an average Tom Brady football is worth. All right, let's see what we got here. Futures they're going back up. That's cool. All right, 12, it's with the 10-year. 10 years over, we're soaring, baby, because everybody's expecting that they're going to start moving interest rates a little bit higher. Do we have any inversions coming close? 2 and 5, 10 and 30, Earnings season's basically over. We don't need to talk about that for a little bit. Let's see, watch later. Okay, here you go. This is everything you get if you come on over to everythingmoney.com or Patreon. 8 Pillars Retirement Calculator, Stock Analyzer Tool, 8 Pillars Portfolio, exclusive content. Watch list is now available. Plus, you get the chat right here, baby. Click the chat. You get access to tons and tons and tons of people. $30 a month gets you all of that. If you want to join the Bid and Ask Nation, learn to trade with me, which we're going to do in a few seconds here. You guys, you need to learn to short. I'm telling you, you need to learn to short. And click it. Come over. Employed Trader Series, Trading 101 Series, Saturday seminars, which I just did this past Saturday. Guys, I had Nicole's birthday party for 50 plus people. Maybe it was 60. I don't know. People were doing stuff in my house. I moved my studio over here. I did all of this on Saturday. But the first thing that I did on Saturday, actually, you know what? The first thing I did was go to Home Depot and Walmart because I had to get stuff for the party. Then I came home and did a 1-hour live stream on a Saturday morning with people in the Bid and Ask Nation. If you don't call that dedication, I don't know what to tell you. So come on over. I'm here for you. And that's that. Okay, give me some stocks. We'll run through them. No, there's going to be no day trading today because Seth Law has to go to Florida tomorrow for work, and we have to record today. So we'll do day trading tomorrow. It can't be today because we're going to be recording at 10 a.m. So, all right, let's see what we got here. And guys, before I get going again, let me put the link in here. This is for those that are watching on Everything Money. Click the link that I just posted in the chat multiple times. I'm spamming you. How do you like it? Please don't spam me. And you will be able to, we're going to move exclusively over to the Everything Money live chat. So Everything Money live channel for all lives. So BBY. Whoops, BBY. Okay, here we go. Bed Bath & Beyond. Nope, that's wrong. BBBY is Bed Bath & Beyond. This is Best Buy. So you are really holding real tight right here. You know what? Hold on. Let me change the screen. Guys, tell me what screen you like more. Let me put this here. Tell me what screen you like more. Do you want this screen or do you want this screen? Because I don't want to block that stochastic in the bottom corner. So we'll go here right now. You guys let me know what you want and we'll do it. I hope you can see it. Okay, next. BBY. So it's just sitting here at this consolidation point. I think that eventually, if this looks like it's going to bounce here and just start moving back up. And it's been basically moving between 125 and 95 for the better part of, 2 years. So we'll see. Let's see here. Let's zoom into this one. So if you want to short this, I do believe you can get a nice short down to like $86. Great engulfing candlesticks. coming in. See if you can, the other screen, please. You got it. So I'm going to go to the other screen real quick. Hold on. I agree with you. So here's the problem with the other screen. So the problem with this screen is might block that stochastic in the bottom, this bottom corner over my face. So I apologize if you can't see it. This is what Restream does, and it is what it is. So if you get engulfing candlesticks coming down here, you can absolutely go for it. Friday was a beautiful ad. I would have had no problem with that, even though it was a Friday. But look to get some more volume coming in there. That would be a good one. Okay, next. Let's see what we got. What else do we have? Apple I'm not going to do because it's part of the Employed Trader series. If you want that one, I update my trades on Apple every single day. So the Employed Trader series, for those of you who don't know, it's 6 stocks that I trade exclusively every single day, and I move on them, and I update you on what my decision is on the stock each day. So Nike, same thing as Best Buy. Kind of sitting at this bottom, looking to turn up. It's at $120. It's completely fallen down. It's completely filled this gap that needed to fill, that was going to fill, and it's done so. So right now over here, though, I would wait. See if you can get this into a long-term trend. Run it up to the 25 or the 50-day moving average, and you'll have something there. Baba is killing me. I don't understand why everyone's so worried about Alibaba. It just, I mean, maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's, if it comes out that it's fraud, yeah, that sucks. But I don't know. I mean, just because this happened and just because the stock price can fall to this level that I've been talking about, $58, doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It just means that it is what it is. Just because, listen, we say it all the time. The stock market is a voting machine in the short term and a weighing machine in the long term. And people are voting against it right now. It is what it is. Yeah, it sucks to lose money, but if nothing has changed in the company, then what are you worried about? All right, Starbucks. Starbucks is very susceptible to everything. Look at COVID. They had one of the biggest drops I've ever seen in COVID of any of these big companies. So if Starbucks falls, now granted, Starbucks was more affected than, say, a tech company because they rely on people going in their stores. But yeah, okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so what would I do? You can't see my stochastic here, but I would wait for this red line to get up here into this sweet spot if you can. That's the only thing I would wait on. Long term though, chill out here. See if you can get up into the sweet spot. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even be trading this right now. It needs to choose a direction of which way to go. Baba has at least 1.4 billion people using it. It's not going to zero. I do agree with you. Square, sure. Wow. This is one of the companies that really perplexed me, that it ran up this high, and it was at nearly $300 a share just in the end of the summer, and now, sheesh, it's insane. Okay, let's see here. What do we have here? Yep. Okay. Okay. Good. So this has more room to fall. Once it takes out this low right here, this wick on what date was this? Once it takes out this wick on 24th of February, this will go. This thing will go once it takes out that wick, and it will come down to these COVID levels of $40. I promise you that. This stock being at $300 a share was absurd. Doesn't make any sense at all. So, all right. I accidentally repeated Apple. Would the USO index follow basic trends or no? That should follow. Futures of oil for USO. Twitter. Okay. Wow, this actually hasn't fallen. Interesting. No, that's TradeWeb. That's why. It's TWTR, right? That's why. There we go. I was going to say, this hasn't fallen like everybody else. Okay, sure. $80 just a year ago. Just a year ago, it was $80, and today it is 30. It's going to open at $33. If it more, never mind. If you drop below the same thing, drop below that probably February date, this thing is coming back down to COVID levels, if not below. All of these companies are going to be coming below COVID levels. I'm telling you right now. They should have kept going during COVID instead of going back up. But that's what happens when you put $13 trillion into the stock market. Elon tweeted some controversial stuff. Wonder if Tesla falls more. Why don't we take a gander? There was a funny article that I saw that came out today. It said Tesla will be impacted by inflation. Oh, cool. I really needed an article for somebody to tell me that one because I didn't. I just thought that Tesla was certainly 100% immune from inflation. Thank God that there's people to write articles that can tell me those kind of brilliant things. So here's the interesting thing about Tesla. It's just hovering right on that 200-day moving average. It won't leave it. It is glued to that thing, just completely glued to it. So it's going to open today a little bit lower, but let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's see what happens actually throughout the day. This thing can definitely be pulled right back to that 200-day moving average. Now, if you drop below this wick was that January 24th? Was that what it was? Oh, February 24th. If you drop below that wick of February 24th, right there, this thing is going to fall, and it's going to come down to the 675, 650 level, whatever that is. So, yep, that's it. Okay. Should we hold gold or cash right now? Gold. Should we hold gold and cash for now? No, I still think that you should stick to your plan. You know, I had somebody at Nicole's party. She was she does very well. She came up to me and she's like, "Mo, I have $3,000 extra in disposable income every month that I need to do something with." And I just said, "Listen, just put it into max out your Roth," which she was already doing, so that's good. My thing that I said, just go into ETFs. And I drew it on a napkin at the bar. And I was like, you're going to invest sometimes when it sucks. You're going to invest sometimes when it doesn't. But you're going to be very happy when you are 62, 72 years old. So we'll be setting her up with some kind of account like that in the future. Okay. Disney. Guys, if you're watching on the Everything Money channel, I'm posting this in the chat. Please go over and click that link that I just posted. They're all the same. I'm just spamming you. It'll take you over to Everything Money Live. Click subscribe, and that is where you are going to watch the live streams of anything on Everything Money from now on. Disney, same situation as the rest. This is going to fall to these COVID levels. The fact that this thing was up here was the most absurd thing that I've ever heard. This is a company where coronavirus happened. They literally shut down their parks and shut down 40 to 45% of their operating revenue. And the stock price went berserk. They opened the parks up here all the way around the world, and the stock price comes back down. This is one of the most absurd things I've ever seen. This thing will drop below COVID levels because it is worth $85 or so, and it's definitely going to drop below that $85 level. I don't have a Roth IRA. Any suggestions? Get one. That's my suggestion. Donkey Kong, DKNG. It's actually DraftKings, but I'm just playing. Okay, this is going to keep falling. Let's look at it. Let's zoom it. Let's really zoom in on this. So you saw where the resistance point was. This is going to keep falling. If you get another engulfing candlestick like Friday, actually, I would have been fine adding on Friday. You had a good engulfment on Friday. You had good volume on Friday. Your trend was down. Plus, you had a big engulfment on. This is just perfect. It's a great dog stock. Just keep adding to the short. Now, here's the thing. Let's zoom out here. If you drop below $9, $10, whatever this area is right in here, I don't know what's going to happen down there because there's no support, there's no resistance, etc. Kathy is crying now. Why? ARKK. That should be up today. It should open. Oh, how is this? How is this? The market is up. The market is up right now, is it not? Still? Where's the NASDAQ? Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. God. I was going to say if the NASDAQ is up, she should be up today, but she's going to open a little bit down. This is going to drop to these levels. Just like I said with Disney, just like I drew that chart, just like we saw with Square, just like we see with Spotify, just like we see with Shopify, all of these companies that came up to these stupid levels for absolutely no reason other than people were just hyped, like Zoom, they're going to come right back down. And her ETF was made of this nonsense. And you're seeing the ramifications right now. So that is what it is. Would you own T? Well, I do own T. But caveat, I've owned T for a very long time. Excuse me. Ugh. I think all those dime bags of gasoline are getting to my head and I'm starting to yawn. There you go, guys. I'm going to put that in there. All right. So I've owned T for a long time. Here's my deal with T from a value perspective. I'm going to sit and I'm just going to wait until the merger with Discovery or whatever the hell is going on is over, and then I'll reevaluate at that point. I want to see what's going to happen. So, okay, with T though, right now it's a downtrend. If you want to buy into this short after it takes out this low, you can. I don't think you're going to have a lot of room to run. To be honest with you, no, I wouldn't trade T. That was your question, and that's my answer. Intel. Is this the same exact chart? Because everything can remain the same. Yeah. If you want to try to short this on a daily chart down to this $42 area, you certainly can. But yeah, I probably wouldn't even start. Guys, I'm not a big fan of trading Intel, and you guys know that. They listen to me more often than not. So, all right, guys, let's see here. Okay, entry point for Baidu. Okay, I'll do that after charge point. I love doing these companies. Charge point, I see why everybody's liking it because it's starting to get this trend. But remember, you need to be in the sweet spot for this thing to continue. It's not going to go above this $20 level. Actually, it's probably not going to go above this 100-day moving average. So, volume's falling off. Yeah, guys, I'm not too big on this one. Stock market opens in couple seconds, 20 some seconds. Let's do, what was the next one I was going to do? What was I going to do? Shoot, I don't remember. Hold on a second. UPST, was it? Upstart? UPST. Upstart Holdings. Same situation. Here's your low, January 24th. This is almost the same situation as T and Intel. If you drop below this level, you can short it. You're already pretty low over here. Just be careful, guys. This can switch on you on a dime. Did the clocks go forward in the U.S.? Yeah, they did. Whatever that means. These people are outside their minds. We fight about everything in the whole frickin' world, and we are still the idiots that change a clock. Who changes a clock? What software am I using? No, I'm not using Bloomberg. We have a Bloomberg, but this is TradingView. Okay, guys, I'll do one more stock, and that's it. Then I'm going to get out of here. When is Google and Amazon? So Google, I think Google splits in June, something like that. Just Google it. Google, when does Google split? When does Amazon split? You'll have your answers. It's very simple. Oh, Baidu. Blue Gang wants to look at Baidu. B-I-D-U, is it? Yikes. So this is a Chinese thing. Listen, this is more likely than not going to drop below $81. And then who knows? It's going to do the same thing that all the other Chinese companies are doing. Let's see. Let's look at Baidu. Let's look at Baba. Okay, come on. All right. See that gap down to below $80. Let's do, what's the other one? JD.com. Look at that gap down. So also here's these things have had such a hard gap down. I think they're going to shoot right back up at some point, and they'll go from there. I'm going to run for Congress and eliminate daylight saving times. Who has my vote? You got my vote, buddy. You totally got my vote. All right, guys, that's it for today. Same time, same place tomorrow. If you haven't already, go smash the link. Jump over to Everything Money Live. That's where all of the streams are going to be on Everything Money now if they're live. And what else do I have to say? There was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, hit the subscribe button over there. Guys, everybody have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place.